Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Plan With Me. Today I'm in my A5 wide discbound planner with Sadie stickers inserts, and I will be using the flowers kit from Papertrailplans in rose gold foiled. I love this kit. It's so pretty. When I saw it, I was like, yes, I have to get it. Plus, it had pink in it. And you know, I go crazy for pink. So, if you want to see how my spread turns out, just keep on watching. For my bottom washi, I added in, of course, the bottom washi that came with the kit. I added in some foiled lace washi from Alyssa's Craft Shop. She is no longer a sticker shop, but I think she still sells like cups and things like that with characters on them. I also added in a dot dash foiled washi from Panda Bird Designs, and I loved how that area looked because I normally leave the space in between the two washies, but I said let me just add an extra washi there, and I don't think I've done that for a couple of spreads. Like, I've been keeping it one foil or no foil. The last time I added the like three foils, not three, two foils was like on a March spread, the strawberry March spread. So yeah, I enjoyed being able to do that again, or thinking about doing that again, because normally I'm like one and done. Let me stop rambling about the washi onto the date cover area. I pulled in the foiled date covers from Panda Bird Designs. Love that. One and done. I did add some florals under that, kind of like in the area that I thought would be like where the white or would show, or where there would be like little openings at. Pulled in my Kiss Cut floral washi for the top. I also loved how that looked because I wanted it to be where low enough to where it's like the garlands are coming out of the florals, and I almost gauged it like too low or too high. I don't know. I almost put it to where the garlands didn't look like they were coming out of the floral. So I'm happy it turned out the way that it turned out. Pulled in my Polaroid box in deco piece. The Polaroid box is from Sadie Stickers Advent. It's a little bit wider version of Polaroid instead of the narrow one. So that worked out perfect. And pulled in my April script from Meg B Makes. I keep forgetting to put my date dots. Somebody send help. I don't know why I keep forgetting, but I forgot. Our quote for the week says, she wore flowers in her hair and carried magic in her eyes. Pulled in the butterfly divider from the foiled add-on from the kit. And then I also pulled in a butterfly divider from Sadie Stickers Advent. Added in my scallop washi right under the date cover area, and that was it for my date cover area. Back to my sidebar, added in some torn paper and notebook paper from the journaling piece. Added in the foil oval from Sadie Stickers, and pulled in my beautiful fashion doll from TaylorMade Creative. You can use code Quen15 to save on her or any other dolls and kits that she has in her shop. And that is my sidebar area. Now I'm adding in all of my alcohol ink swatches so I don't forget a column. If you know, you know. And that is my base spread. Here I am adding in my full boxes. I knew I wanted to play around with the full boxes, so I just said, I still wanted to do like, what is it? You're putting the two full boxes together and then adding the foiled boxes, like the foil liners to the full boxes. But instead of doing the two, I just wanted to do like three. Like I wanted to try to use all of the full boxes. So I used them all except for one. So I think I achieved achieve what I needed to achieve there. And then there were two boxes that had like the grass, and they were not double boxes, but they were perfect as a double box. Moving on to this Dutch door area, I added in some clouds from the window, magical window sticker books, I think it is, from Estarcase, and added in some large foiled cloud from Paper Trail Plans, and that was the beginning of the beginning. I am using my hoo marker to like try to make the sky look like something instead of white. So I used this color all over, and then I also added a little bit of pink throughout as well, because I was like, it has pink in the clouds, and it's kind of like the sun is setting a little bit, so I just went with that. This area took me so long. I stopped after I did my marker, like after I put the marker in, I stopped, and it took me like an extra, like the next day, to figure out what I wanted to do. I even had to get Babe's help because I was like, this grass is not grassing. The grass was not grassing for me. I found like some grass and trees in some of the sticker books that I had, but when I tried to lay down the deco boxes that also had grass in it, it just did not work. It didn't work. So I'll tell you what I did. Oh, I did add some pink hoo markers in. Oh, I already said that. This voiceover is going to be all over the place. Forgive me, forgive me. Anywho, what I did was I took a sticker from Sweet Tea Plans, the Mother's Day sticker that she has, where the mama and the daughter, they're sitting outside in the grass. I cut the grass portion off of that because I absolutely needed it. I so needed it, so I ruined a sticker to create greatness, or the sticker helped me create greatness. So yeah, that is where that grass came from. And then I'm pulling in the first little deco piece from the journaling kit, and this chair sticker is from the sticker book from Estarcase. I've hauled some of these sticker books, and I did a flip through as well, so I'll try to link the video below, because I don't remember exactly the name of the sticker book. I do apologize. So there is white around the sticker, so you see me just marking, like coloring the white in to the color that I use for the background, and that just worked out perfectly. I am using the girl from the kit and then a girl from Sweet Tea Plans, and I just wanted her to be like looking at her outside, enjoying herself in the grass. That worked out perfect. I also pulled in a rose Polaroid from Sadie's Stickers. I think those were new foils from her. I also added in some grid, pulled in some foil pieces from the Pretty Pink Co., the lamp, the outside lamp, street lamp, the foil bicycle. Those are both from the Pretty Pink Co. Here I am adding in some butterflies from the kit and some trees from the foiled add-on. I love this foil add-on. It came in so handy because I did not have a lot of the stuff that was on there. Here I'm adding a swing from Sadie's Stickers, and then adding a house from the sticker book from Estarcase, adding in some florals, and I will also be using the fence from Sadie's Stickers, the transparent one. And I just wanted those flowers just peeking over top of the fence. Also, the sun that I added is from the Pretty Pink coat. It's actually one for summer, but here I am cutting again because I cut the water off of the sun so that it would go with the spread. Adding in some doodle flowers from Sadie's Stickers and the girl here from the foiled add-on. Here I am using some rub-on stickers from Miyawashi, and I got that from the shop app because I had some points and I used my points. The ducks that I add are from the Giving Girl, and just adding in all of my sparkles and butterflies from the add-on. Adding this pink little journal piece here. And my quote says, "May the flowers remind us why the rain was necessary." And boy, has it been raining recently. Even though it's not for this spread, it has been raining back to back to back. And I'm loving it. Not loving the thunder so much, but loving it. So that is that area. And here I'm picking out my seal, and that is from Temu. And here I am just showing you how all that turned out. To the day by day on Monday, I wanted to mark that my son got his report card, and he actually had a very nice report card. So I'm marking that with some flowers, some torn paper, and I have an icon from JKCreatesco that says A+, and you can use code Quen15 to save on any of her pink icons or anything else from her shop. I really do enjoy her pink icons. Those are like my favorite from her shop. Also my foils, I'm using honey inked, and I'm also cutting down some dividers from the Pretty Pink Co. And what else did I use for florals? I think those were the only foil florals that I used. Moving right along, I wanted to mark that I needed to drop off a order from my shop, so I used a box from the kit and then a stamp foil box from Sadie's Stickers. I don't think she has these in her shop right now. And I used the mailer from White Deer Stationery. And I also added a divider to get rid of that harsh line. And then I had to schedule the plumbers to come out because life just been lifing lately. So I had to call the plumbers, and thankfully they had time available for the week, or I think it was for the following week. So they were able to come out and get whatever it was done. Don't have it written down exactly what it was, but I'm happy that they were able to come out. And here I'm just showing how I foil up the florals. Sometimes if I'm not putting them directly on there, after I put the floral down, I'll put them like how you just saw me do it there. And I used the phone icon from White Deer Stationery, and then I added a header from the kit and lined it with a dotted divider from the Pretty Pink Co. I also had some pain this day, so I pulled in a butterfly midi box from Sadie's Stickers and Gathered Layers collection, and a lace doily from Sadie's Stickers Advent, and pulled in the medication bottle from White Deer Stationery to mark that. And last but not least, I cleaned my office. I think I ended up staying up a little bit late this day to clean my office, and I used the planner card to mark that, and then just added a floral to in this column. And I do go back and add all of my bow accents to all of the icons. I do need to add some more on the second half because it was so late. I was just ready to to finish. It was very late, like 3 o'clock in the morning when I finished this spread. I also go in and add some dangles from Papertrailplans, and I put them like kind of like directly on the column. So instead of using the column liners, I use the dangles and kind of like put it here and there on the column line, and I liked how that looked. It looked like just dangles, or like it was dripping instead of like a solid line. I also pulled in some bird accents from the Pretty Pink Co, which I cut down. Normally, if I have a foiled sheet of something and it's multiple, I always tend to cut it down. You saw me cut down the washi, the foiled washi from the kit, the little foiled add-on. I literally will cut down any and everything to get the look that I want. So yeah, moving on to Tuesday. On Tuesday, I pulled in a brush stroke circle from Sadie's Stickers and a yellow doily. Is it a doily? Circle lace box from the kit, and that is to mark having breakfast. I couldn't find a bagel, so now it's like I want to go get a bagel icon. But I pulled in a coffee maker from JKCreatesco. You can use my code Quen to save on anything in her shop. I really love her icons as well, especially her foiled ones on $2 Tuesday. So you can always mention me on $2 Tuesday to grab any of her foil icons. They're so good. And then I got an Amazon package, and I used just a package from White Deer Stationery, and I put them over top of those florals. And I also added another of those dotted dividers from the Pretty Pink Co. And I liked doing that to kind of separate where the box was, because I notice sometimes, like when I'm doing spreads, at the end of the spread, even though I love the spread at the end, sometimes I'm like, oh wow, these stickers looks like the stickers just threw up on the paper, depending on how I lay everything down, or if I create a separation for the full boxes and then the boxes themselves, it will have a specific look you know if you don't be careful. So I did add the dotted divider to separate that full box. Moving right along, I relaxed and I planned this day. So I used brushstroke from the kit, which is actually for the date covers, so you can create your own date covers if you want. So I used that, and then I used a foiled desk icon from the Pretty Pink Co Advent. I probably need to stop saying Advent, because she probably has these in her shop, but I'm not exactly sure. But that's how I got these foil desk icons. Like I said, I did relax this day, so I used some cozy socks from White Deer Stationery to mark that, and I loved marking it that way instead of like marking it like with like the mask or like a bed. I liked seeing the cozy socks, so I can mark like a lazy day or just relaxing. I also had to grab some medicine for a baby girl, so I just used a onesie from White Deer Stationery to mark that, and pulled in a box from the kit, one of the midi boxes. Also added a floral and a hat from the kit, and I just tried to pull in some of that deco, like the smaller deco here and there. Here I'm adding in the little drippies or dangles from Papertrailplans, and adding in all of my bow accents. On Tuesday, I had to pick up some medication for myself. I used a notebook box from the kit, pulled in a RX prescription pad from White Deer Stationery, added some florals and some accents from Honey Ink. And you guys, I'm almost finished with this, and I'm kind of sad about it because I still haven't found that perfect foiled floral accent for my florals. So I'm trying to still use them sparsely until I find some. Next I pull in the midi box again, in a midi box from the kit, added some florals. This is to mark that my son had a rough day. I can't remember if we got a call from the daycare, but I just know he was having a rough day this day. So I marked that with a doll from Quen I Boutique. It's actually a full doll, but I just cut it to fit the spread and to fit that box. Moving right along, added in some florals and a hat from White Deer Stationery that is to mark doing some yard work. I probably wasn't doing the yard work myself, but yard work was being done, so I marked it that way. And added in my divider and a dotted line divider from the Pretty Pink Co. And I think I did try to do this every other column. Later that day, we did a cat litter clean, and I pulled in a midi box brush stroke from the kit and added a cat litter icon from White Deer Stationery to mark that. And here I am cutting up more foiled deco. This one is from the Pretty Pink Co. Some butterflies. So sometimes if I put something down or put down a sticker, I can't say, it's this from this shop because they probably don't have two butterflies on a $2 Tuesday sheet. I literally will cut anything to create the spread or look that I want. So those are from the Pretty Pink Co. and I just cut them down to size. Next, I did some laundry. I think I had 2 loads of laundry this day, and I just marked that with an icon from JKCreatesco. Adding in all of my foiled accents. And anything else happened this day that I didn't mention? I think the only thing that I didn't mention is I had to get medication from the daycare as well because son was not reacting well to it and it was wearing off too fast, so we just ended up stopping it, and I just picked up the extras that the daycare was holding on to. On to Thursday. I tried to mark this the same as Monday with the florals in the torn paper. And I am doing my nails this day. I put on some press-ons from Amazon, and they were so thick and so good. And I used a UV glue that was so good as well. And the nails came out really, really nice. And I did a what is it called? I did an almond shape. I normally like to do the square shape, but this time I did an almond shape. Moving right along, I had some shrimps and scallops with lemon butter, and it was so good from Carrabba's. And I just marked that with another midi box from the kit, and I added some grid, foiled grid as well from the sheet. I'm just cutting it down to fit and use the utensils from White Deer Stationery. I also had some issues with my camera this day, and I used a pink camera from White Deer Stationery to mark that. And the issue was that with my Canon camera, which that camera cost me like almost $600, and the screw that you screw on to mount the camera In place is script, so I'm no longer able to film on that camera, and that camera was so good, perfect quality, perfect everything. So I'm so sad about it, and I am literally still trying to find a way that I can mount the camera either without the screw, or see if there's a way I can replace the that part. I already tried to take it to Geek Squad and they were not able to help me. They said you just need to buy a new camera, and I'm like, no. So now I'm just using the GoPro, I think it's the number 9, Hero 9. So yeah, to record. And I had another chill day, and I just marked that with some what are these, loungewear or pajamas from White Deer Stationery. On to Friday. I know you guys are tired of me saying White Deer Stationery, but I'm trying to fill in all the gaps. On Friday, I use a oval from Sadie's Stickers Advent and a oval from the kit. This is to mark that we got donuts for the daycare this day. And what else happened? Had a lovely conversation with Babe this day, and I used phone and heart icon from White Deer Stationery's Valentine's Day sheet to mark that, or what is it called? A sorted sheet or a sampler, Valentine's sampler sheet, to mark that, and added some florals on each side of the column. And oh yeah, I'm also using the dotted clusters from Sadie's Stickers. And then I pulled in those little slippers to just fill in some space. And moving right on down, we picked up Abuela this day. We had not picked up Abuela in a long time, but she was actually okay with coming over for a little bit to watch the kiddos for us. And I marked that with the MIDI box from Sadie Stickers, and I think I just used that by itself. Yes, and then added my florals, and you used a dotted, what is it, dotted divider, and cut it down to get rid of the harsh line, and a car icon from White Deer Stationery, and also added in some butterflies, which this one is one that I cut down from the washi again, from the sampler for this kit. And let's see, added oh no, I didn't add that. Okay, so moving right on down, we actually had a date night this day. We went to Red Lobsters and got something yummy, and that was that. And I used another icon from the Valentine's Day sampler, the little table with 2 chairs, adding in all of my foiled goodies. I really loved this spread. I loved doing something new for this week. I have something else in mind as well, but I think I'm going to try to tone it down for my next spread, because I really need to catch up, and I need to try to keep it simple, but it is hard to keep it simple when there's so much stickers for your kit. You want to use them, but I'm gonna try to tone it down. For one, I don't have a journaling sheet to go with for next week, so it's just the kit and some florals. So hopefully I'll be able to just keep it simple for my next spread. On to Saturday. On Saturday, I did some editing, and I also had an Etsy order, and I used a laptop icon from the Pretty Pink Co. Also did some cleaning in the house, and I used the cleaning caddy from White Deer Stationery. and added my florals, my foil goodies, and some butterflies there. What else? I also had another like me time or self care lazy day type day, and I burnt a new candle from Bath and Body Works this day. I don't remember the scent. I apologize, but it was a Bath and Body Works candle. Used a MIDI box and another stamp box to try to keep it cohesive. I try to do something that I did on the other side, on this side, like how I did on Monday and Thursday, and then Monday and Saturday they both have that stamp box. I also wanted to mark that there was a fight night or something like boxing or something on that Babe watched, and I just stayed up with him. Um, and I was editing or trying to create something on Cricut. And the whole time I was like, I don't watch that. I don't like that. I don't watch that. I don't like that. The whole time I'm yelling in the background. Why would they do that? Why would they hurt him? Why would they? Because I think it was like a cage fighting thing. Anywho, on to Sunday. On Sunday, I wanted to mark that I did some more work in my room. I had a planning sesh, and yeah, did some planning that morning. Used two boxes. One is the brushstroke box from Stickers. Added some grid and a dotted divider to get rid of the harsh line, and some foiled goodies. Later this day, we did some more outside work. Again, don't remember exactly what that work was, but I guess it was something outside. Probably just mowing the grass. I think it was more than likely mowing the grass, because I remember going through my messages to see what I did this day. Added my divider, and you saw me just cut down that foiled washi. I love how that looks. That foiled butterfly is from Stickers. And the last thing, well, no, not the last thing. I also did a voiceover this day, and I used the microphone icon from White Dish Stationery. And I ended my day with a migraine and nausea, all the things. And I marked that with a brushstroke and a torn paper piece, like small torn paper, and the little sleep mask from White Deer Stationery, because I had to be in bed. I had to have no lights on, no sound, to try to get the migraine gone. Now I'm adding in my dangles from the Pretty Pink Co. And yeah, I loved planning this week. I loved doing something different. The only thing I wish I would have changed is the floral that's going into my bottom washi. But it's okay. It still looks very, very nice. I love it so much. Now I am doing my florals on my discbound area, or in my discbound area. I still love doing this from that's the Virgo Plans. I think that's her name. I still love doing that so much. I tried to speed this up as much as I could, but it looked like I was going fast, but I was moving in slow motion at the same time. So I had to just slow it back down and just talk over it. I know I did not add how I did my what is it called? The Dutch doors, but I do have another video in voiceover for doing or creating the Dutch doors. When I got ready to edit the video and got all the videos uploaded to my iPad, I saw that I didn't even record myself making the Dutch doors, and it was because I didn't know that I was going to make them, and I was pausing and starting the camera over and over. I probably thought that I hit record, but I didn't. And then yeah, it just wasn't there when I went to go and edit, but I do have the video already edited. The voiceover is done. I can't add it to this video because it's in horizontal. Is it horizontal or vertical? Vertical instead of horizontal. So I will upload that after this video. So I absolutely love how the spread turned out. I guess I should stop beating up myself for one little thing, right? I love how it turned out. I love how sparkly it is. Here is a wiggle for you all. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. You can also head over to Instagram and follow me at the crafty one with 2 E's and show this post some love. I would greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.